Script 1. The article Respect in the Workplace, How to Show Respect and Promote It. It talks about how to recognize the strengths of workers and delegate meaningful work to others. There are some times when a younger employee doesn't get their shot at proving themselves. Watch this related scene to get an idea of how it plays out in a workplace.
Hey, I need you to work on a project. If you could have it done by Friday, let me know if it's too much work. You can get someone else on board.
Hello, Ella. I think I have a handle on what is needed, but I'll bring somebody on if I need. Nobody helped me with this project. It's so difficult. Then the assignment at the last minute. Well, I think I'll have to call the Don. I know he's young and all, but he might have potential to work with me on this assignment.
So I heard you needed some help on your project.
Yeah, there are a lot of tasks I can't complete before the deadline.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be able to, I think with my skills, I'll be able to complete the things, and then I'll give you an email about all the things that I've completed, and so we can ship it off to the boss.
Great. I'll definitely include credit for you on your work that you've done.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Wow, the Don really helped me with this assignment. I think we'll get this done right on time.
I just want to congratulate you on your assignment. I'm surprised that you were able to complete it by yourself.
I appreciate it, but actually it didn't work by myself. I used the Don, who was pretty young, but he was very good at his work. He was able to get us to complete the assignment.
Yay, teamwork.
As we can see in this previous scene, the older worker was able and delegate some of the task to the younger workers in order to complete the assignment on time. According to the interview, Chip Conley on the benefits of age diversity in the workplace, it talks about the benefits of working together and how the dichotomy of older and younger workers promote substantial evidence towards effect, progress, and confirmation. The older workers develop respect for other workers in the process of assignments. Script 2. Two candidates are being considered for an office position. The first candidate is 30 years old. The other is nearly 60.
This job requires somebody who is young, energetic, and friendly. Do you think you're a good fit for the job?
Yes, I am young, energetic, and friendly, and I'd be an excellent candidate for the job.
Description requires someone who is young, energetic, and friendly. Do you think you'd be a good fit for the job?
Yes, I think this job fits me perfectly and I'll fit in well at your company.
I think that both candidates are a good fit for the job. However, the older person will probably take more sick days and want to retire soon. I don't think they have what it takes to work in a competitive environment, and they're simply too old. If I hire the older person, I'll have to replace them. So I think I'll hire the younger person.
Dominic Arad, professor at the University of Kent, performed a study on his research paper titled Old and Unemployable: How Age-Based Stereotypes Affect Willingness to Hire Job Candidates. In this study, two candidates had nearly identical rates of success and experience. Practices in the study indicate that they believe candidate B was younger, that the practice that assumed candidate B was younger were more likely to hire candidate B. A ROM study showed that if an employer believed a candidate was younger, they were more likely to be hired for the job. A was to solve eliminate the age bias in the interview process.
This job requires someone who has some good experience in the field and is also hardworking.
I would consider myself hardworking, and I have 2 years of experience.
I have 13 years of experience in this line of work and then hardworking.
In this case, the older candidate had more experience. In some cases, the younger candidate might be a better fit for the job. Regardless of, no candidate should be discriminated against because they were too young or too old. In her TED Talk interview titled How to Foster True Diversity and Inclusion at Work, Rosalind Brewer talks about the importance of companies having a diverse workforce. She says most people with difference, they want to know that they were heard and that they are seen. For this to happen, a company must have all kinds of people working together to succeed. Script 3. And what younger managers should know about how they are perceived by Jack Ziegler and Joseph Falcom. 40% of a younger group of managers were found to be in the top 25% of leadership effectiveness compared to the older group having 20%. In the top quadrant, here we see a younger employee and an older employee in a serious debate about who should be promoted to the open position of a manager.
Did you see the new opening for the managerial position?
Yes, I did. Who do you think will get it? I think somebody that's a little bit older with more business experience might have a better shot at getting it.
Well, it doesn't always have to be an older person in a management position. I think I know a good amount about how a business works.
You don't really tend to see younger people in a management position. Typically, people around my age with more business experience usually take those roles.
Some people learn quicker than others, though.
It's been 2 weeks since we've seen the initial conversation. Now we see that younger employees had the abilities to be promoted.
I guess you're right that young people dedicated enough can become managers.
So true.
Script 4. Two co-workers, Mike and Jeff, struggle with getting tasks done and meeting deadlines due to the age gap. Mike is in his late 20s and Jeff is in his late 50s, almost at retirement. According to the general difference in faculty and students' comfort with technology use, found that working in mentorship relationships may also help increase usefulness of technology.
To meet our deadlines, I have a suggestion.
What's that, Mike?
I'll help you use the technology while also taking the lead on the technological aspects of our work.
That's great, Mike. I can help our team by applying my critical thinking and leadership abilities.
Excellent, Jeff. With the strategy we have in place, I'm confident we'll meet all our deadlines.
So true.
Technology is getting bigger in terms of jobs and fundamental needs. In the instance, technology has affected Jeff's capacity to do his work. Mike's boss alerts him that his team isn't meeting deadlines. Mike assesses their team and finds that Jeff lacks technology usage. Expert. He informs Jeff that his boss has informed him that they are having trouble meeting their deadlines. Jeff has the idea to bring leadership and critical thinking talents and apply them to meeting their deadlines, while Mike comes up with the game plan to make the lead on the element and pieces of the technology.